everybody, time for our children's message for this Sunday, the 5th Sunday of Lent. We're still in that special time called Lent where we're growing close with God. Today my sister Eve is going to help me out, so she's going to do what you need to do, all right? And so when we jump into our story for today, before we do that, we're going to prepare with our echo prayer. So repeat after me, please. We will dare to join the journey.
We will dare to join the journey.
We will walk your loving way.
We will walk your loving way.
We will live your sacred story.
We will live your sacred story.
Through the things we do and say.
Through the things we do and say.
Amen.
Amen.
Awesome. Good job. Okay, so in today's story, we find ourselves at another meal, sometimes called the Last Supper or the Lord's Supper. This was the meal Jesus shared with his friends on the night before he died. We're going to focus on a very special part of that gathering, and it involves us playing a game we're going to call Bible Body Tag. So listen carefully to the story, and every time you hear me mention a part of the body, touch that part of your body, okay? Now we're going to enter the story together. Jesus knew the time was getting close when he would leave this world. He wanted to have one last meal with his disciples. Jesus loved his friends very much and wanted to make sure that not just their tummies were full, but their hearts as well. So he found a special way to show his love for them. Jesus got up from the table and tied a towel around his waist. He filled a basin with water and got on his knees. Then Jesus began washing the feet of his disciples. But when Jesus came to Peter, Peter shook his head and said, "You will never wash my feet." Jesus said, "You don't understand what I'm doing now, but you will later." Peter said, "Well, then I shall wash my hands and my head." Jesus said, "It is enough to wash your feet. You are clean." Then Jesus said to all of them, "Do you know what I have done for you?" The disciples were all ears. Jesus continued, "You call me teacher and Lord, and that is correct. If I, your Lord, have washed your feet, you too must wash each other's." The disciples' eyes were filled with awe. Jesus continued, "I give you a new commandment, that you love one another, just as I have loved you. You must love one another. This is how everyone will know that you are my disciples, when you love one another." Jesus' words had truly touched the disciples' hearts. All right, great job, everybody. Thank you. So thousands of churches around the world commemorate this story that we've just told on a special night called Maundy Thursday. Maundy, it's kind of a weird word, right? Yeah. Maundy comes from Latin mandatum, meaning commandment. And it's based on Jesus' words we just heard, that commandment that says, "I give you a new commandment, that you love one another. Just as I have loved you, you must love one another." This passage is closely linked to Jesus' humble act of washing the disciples' feet, a surprising thing to do for a teacher to do for his disciples. I would like each of you to silently think about this. What is a surprising way you can show love for Jesus? What is a special way you can show love for others? Can you think about that for a moment? All right. So now let's all take a deep cleansing breath through our nose and sigh it out gently. All right, let's do that one more time. In through the nose and sigh it out. Great job. All right, we're going to close in prayer, and it will be a repeat after me prayer. Now, as usual, I want you to get into whatever form, whatever posture helps you feel close to God. So, look, Eve's going to get cross-legged on her chair. I'm just going to sit up straight in mine, put my feet on the floor. If you want to lie down on the floor, if you want to stand up, if you want to kneel, you could close your eyes or keep them open, fold your hands, or raise them up to God, however you want to feel close to God. Okay, you ready? Please repeat after me as we pray. Loving God, help me be part of the story.
Help me be part of the story.
Knowing there's no job too low.
Knowing there's no job too low.
When it's done out of love.
When it's done out of love.
Amen. All right. Thank you, everybody, for taking time to be with me for our children's message and for meeting Eve here. Have a good week, and I'm going to try to see you later this week. We'll schedule another Zoom so that we can all say hi to each other and keep connected. All right. Love you all.